Alright, so this is going to be a video demonstrating a GHD blocked hip extension. You can use any GHD so long as it has these kind of pads to help kind of block your pelvic movement. The way you're going to set that back piece, you can kind of see in the camera, it's like the spot where your feet go, to a point of where you can grab onto it with somewhat extended arms. So you should be in this position. It's going to help kind of block off your pelvic movement, also keep your torso from moving around too much. The setup you're going to use, you're going to basically grab onto the GHD and then go into an anterior pelvic tilt. So it's me pulling my pelvis up and in. So I'm going to grab kind of the base where the foot placement goes. I'm going to take my pelvis, pull up and in, and then you're either going to take your leg, keep it nice and straight, go into hip extension as high as you can. You should feel lots and lots of glute activity and maybe a little bit of hamstring, and then you can come back down. Another thing you can also do from here is hovers, so you can extend as high as you can go and then basically just draw either like a little circle or kind of drive up and down so you can stay in hip extension. And again, you should feel lots and lots of glute and hamstring activity. What the pads are good for is kind of letting you know if you're getting into any lumbar extension. So if you go to extend through the hip and you get to a point where you can't go any farther, and you start to let your pelvis extend, you can feel how you're kind of breaking that contact with the pad. That just means that you're not extending through the hip, you're starting to extend with your lumbar. So use the pads as kind of like active feedback. Keep your hips pulled up and in the entire time you extend through the hip, and it should be very much a glute targeted exercise.